Hey guys, Romie here. Scandal is back, so let's start it off. Now this is Season 6, Episode 1, Survival of the Fittest. The episode starts off with Huck and Quinn walking. They're walking in the woods. Quinn is just yammering off about how all these statistics regarding relationships that don't work. And Huck is just like, Quinn, shut up. We are here. We are where? We are here. The cabin. What cabin? The cabin that they're going to try to approach, but then it blows up. It blows up, so now it's time for them to figure out, okay, what happened? But we have to rewind. It's the night of the results of the voting. We have Hillary in one corner and Donald in the other. Actually, not so much because people really liked Frankie. But for the show's sake, we want Millie to win. For the show's sake, we want Millie to win. So Olivia's making sure that the team is ready. They're going in, they're getting the numbers. The president comes in and says that, they took Ohio? Was it they took Ohio or took California? They took the state that they needed to take by over 2,000 votes, and so they're excited, they're enamored, they're just so over the moon. And then of course Olivia goes to her team to see, okay, so what's really going on? What's really going on? Are we really good? Is everything good? And Olivia realized, wait a minute, something doesn't sound right. No, that number doesn't sound right. No, that doesn't feel right. This feels like Cyrus. This feels like some type of foolishness that Cyrus would do. Next thing we know, it kind of gets quiet in the other room because they're thinking the results are going to come in. San Benito County has gone to Frankie Vargas, which means that officially Millie lost. Millie lost because if you lose in certain areas because of the high amount of electoral votes, you lose, period. Millie lost. She said, you know what, guys, let's keep the morale up. Let's go and call this person. Let's call that person. We need to do whatever it takes to make sure that we go and get the rest of the numbers in. Make sure that the morale's still boosted. Olivia's like, how did this happen? How? Tell me how. Tell me why. Tell me how. So Olivia, she's bent down. She's over it. Fitz looking at her, look, what's Olivia? Get your bunsy up. Get up. And Olivia, she needs a moment. She puts her head in Fitz's chest, and I said, no, don't you dare. I do not want. Do not want. You see that meme? Do not want. Do not want. No. And then she backs up, and I think, thank you, God. She composes herself. She gets in there, and she tells Millie, we lost. We lost. You need to understand that we lost. Mind you, Jake's wife, who somehow looks very different now, I'm thinking, wasn't she killed off? Like, why does she look so different anyway? She's going and boozing it up. Why? Millie, we lost. Millie, here's how this works. Governor Vargas won. You lost. What that means is, if you don't concede now, if you don't do this now, everyone's going to look at you like a joke. They're going to look at you like you're bitter. They're going to look at you like you're delusional. You are going to look like a joke. You need to call him. Millie freezes because it sinks in that they lost. She doesn't want to call. She doesn't want to call. And because she doesn't want to call, Olivia says, you know what, girl? Here's how it's going to go. This is the newspaper. Oh, this is actually what I need. This is the newspaper. It's right here. Right here. What's today? 27th. Okay, I'll call him tomorrow. Here's what you need. Hello. Congratulations, President Vargas or Governor Vargas. I am happy for you. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Hang up the phone. Goodbye. I said, y'all doing, oh, Jesus. Next thing we know, Olivia and Millie are in the bathroom, and they're drinking, and Millie says, thank you. Well, Olivia says, I'm sorry. I'm thinking, Olivia, you actually tried to run an honest race. This is what happens when you try to run an honest race sometimes. She decides, oh God, this is some BS. This is some true, clear BS, but I'm still sorry. Millie said, no, I appreciate everything that you did. All of it. I appreciate all of it. You have no idea. We lost. That's just that's the reality. It's crazy. It's like, I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad. I wanted it to be mine, but it just wasn't meant to be. Next thing we know, we hear, oh! I'm like, what? They go in the room, and they see Governor Vargas, soon to be President-elect Vargas, actually President-elect Vargas, he was shot. He was shot on national television, and everyone is shook because they're thinking, wait a minute, someone shot Frankie Vargas? They thought Millie, of all people, would get shot. Now now Fitz is shook himself because now they have to worry about the backlash. Now they have to go and act like they don't know what's really going on. So Fitz is saying, okay, what do we know? What do we know? Gunman, highly trained, had some experience, I believe, in the Army and SEALs somewhere. He's a very highly trained gunman. This, we don't know why, we don't know the motive, we just know that we need to figure out what's going on, figure it out fast. Abby goes because she needs to contain the perimeter. The man who thought he was in charge was like, oh, I don't listen to you, I don't do this, I don't do that. She said, listen up, young buck, or just listen up, Silver Fox. Listen up. Here's how this actually goes. You see, I hold more power than you. I hold more weight than you. Because you know who your boss is? Your boss is my boss, is everyone else's boss in this country. I run this hospital. You don't run this hospital. You don't run anything unless I tell you, you run it. You got it? Don't you ever in your life talk to me like I'm just some slender woman who doesn't know what she's talking about. I run this. I run this. That's not what she said, but that's essentially what she said. That's all that actually matters. Of course, the press is doing everything they can. The White House press is doing everything they can to try and distract from the fact that this guy, he's alive right now, but we don't know how much longer. Huck is over it. Huck is saying actually vote for him. He was a good man. He was a Latino man. He could have been the first Latino president. I'm thinking, damn. Is this like what... It is. Sometimes that's all it takes. You need to come off personable, you know, have something related, and people will vote for you. Quinn was just like, oh, why would someone do this to him? Why him? Quinn's boyfriend was getting on my nerves the entire episode. I get it. He loves Quinn, and that's all he really cares about. What's his name? Charlie? Damn, I think it is Charlie. I'm getting good at this. But he just cares about Quinn. That's the only reason why he's still there. Olivia goes to visit Marcus, and she's trying to get some information now of Marcus. Marcus is like, I don't have anything for you. Because remember, Marcus was inside the White House because he was representing Millie. Marcus is like, I don't have anything. Olivia said, listen here. You really don't? Oh, okay. So I guess we're supposed to be cool. We're supposed to be friends. We're not friends. Oh, we're not friends? Oh, okay. I see how it is. And mind you, he's like, alright, close the door. So he closes, the door gets closed, he closes the door. He lets her know he's alive. He's alive for now. He is alive for now, but we don't know how much longer. It is bad. The first bullet hit his hand. The second one went through his shoulder. He could have survived that, or shoulder or chest. He could have survived that. The third one went through half of his head. So at this point, we don't know. We know, but we don't know. Now, of course, we see Olivia going and seeing that, oh my gosh. Well, we see the fact that Frankie's almost gone. Frankie's almost gone, and his wife is crying, and it's just a whole lot. Abby was there because Olivia doesn't have the clearance right now. Abby was there to go and monitor the situation and also take her phone to make sure that she doesn't contact her kids. And trust and believe, she was understandably upset about that, but here's what she needs to understand. Her husband was almost the president. This is the presidential stuff that we're talking about here. Guess who pops by? Olivia says, you know what, now I need to formulate, not yet, I'm sorry. Fitz goes and talks to David. Oh God, can you just die already? David gets on my nerves every time he talks, David wants to go and school Fitz because for some reason Fitz doesn't understand this concept. Here's how this works, Fitz. It's in your hands. All of this is in your hands. How, you may ask? This is what... Wow. Dang, drinking some water will do all that? Let me get a little bit more of this. Refreshing. Okay. How, you may ask? Here's what actually happens. You are the current president. You are the commander-in-chief. The president-elect just got shot. If the president-elect dies, then it doesn't necessarily mean the vice president becomes the president. Because remember, the people don't vote in the president. It doesn't matter about the popular vote. It doesn't matter any of that. Again, this was Shonda's way of trying to let us know, expect the unexpected. The woman didn't win because people didn't really like her. They went with the person that they liked and felt like they were, he was giving them what they needed, something different. And so with this situation, Cyrus wasn't elected. Cyrus only got in because Frankie wanted him to get in. The Electoral College may not necessarily vote in Cyrus. So, with that being said, there's still the opportunity for Millie to win. If you give her your endorsement, Millie will win. If you give Cyrus his endorsement, he could win. This is how it all works. This is your job. This normally doesn't happen, but this is what you need to do now. I'm thinking, oh God, giving Fitz such a big... Giving, of all people, Fitz a big job like that? Why? But why? Olivia talks to Papa Pope, and Papa Pope is just saying how, hey, so how you doing? She's like, I know it was you. I know it had to be you. It had to be you. How could you not, how could you? How could you? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I'm looking at Olivia like, Papa Pope has no reason to actually go after Frankie. Of all people, Frankie? Millie should be shook. But Frankie? Because of Cyrus? He said, what is wrong? See, that one sliver of weakness. You're actually upset that this is your opportunity to get into the White House. The thing that you want the most. And you decided, oh, now you're going to make it your mission to find out what happened to Frankie. Where are your priorities? Where are your priorities? Where are you? What is wrong with you? And where are your priorities? I can't. I can't. You really don't. You don't see it. Cyrus Bean. Someone with the name Cyrus Bean is potentially going to be the president of the United States. That would have That would have never happened, regardless if he's more qualified than all of them put together, unless he did it. So did he do it? Did he do it? Yeah. Well, how could you not figure that out? I don't understand it. He was like, no, he couldn't have. He could. Oh. I'm thinking, I knew it was Cyrus. I knew it was Cyrus. As soon as Frankie got shot, I knew it was Cyrus. You couldn't tell me different. It didn't matter if it's not Cyrus or not. I knew it was Cyrus. I knew it was Cyrus because I wanted it to be Cyrus. It had to be Cyrus. It just had to be Cyrus. Because he's no good. He is the type. He'll love you and shoot you blind dead just to get what he wants. He doesn't care about anyone except for himself. Because that's how he thinks the world operates. So now, Olivia is trying to use whatever version of the gladiator she currently has. And try to muster up her resources to find out how did Cyrus do it. Olivia goes to Millie, and of course Millie's playing with her son, thinking, oh God, Millie's already done. She doesn't want to be a part of this. I already see it in her eyes. Until Olivia says, Cyrus, it was Cyrus. He wants the oval. That's all he's ever cared about. Millie said, oh my, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know how you didn't come to that conclusion. I completely get it. But we have a chance. We have the opportunity. If we can get the optics, if we can drudge up enough anticipation and excitement, we can win. We can. She said, I don't want to do this. That could have been me. That could have been me. And then what? And then I'm thinking, yeah, it really could have been, because Of course, Papa Pope's going to want Jake to be in power because he was your VP. Are we forgetting this? Ooh, maybe Jake's going to die this season. I don't know. But Olivia said, no, but we have to do this with... No, she said, no, don't you... I don't want to do this. I don't. Said, but I want it. I want the oval. And there we go. She got up and left. I said, oh Lord, Olivia's breaking. We can't have this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Come on, get your inner Papa Pope. Start making it work. Do what it do. Abby's having a hard time fending off Fargus's wife because she wants to speak with her kids and let her know the news before the media does. Abby says, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Don't you have a heart? What's wrong with you? I'm thinking. Anyway. Abby's trying to now go and do the same pitch towards the president. The president said, I don't care. I don't care. We have to do what we have to do. We have a job, Abby. We have a job. I'm thinking, Fitz, you finally understand what it means to be So you're about to leave and you finally understand what it means to be president. Took you long enough. Long enough. That is what we've been hoping, praying, dreaming for. That is all we wanted. We wanted you to step your game up. What you did in this episode, regardless if I liked it or not, at least you did something. You made the decision. You didn't just go and follow everyone's lead. Oh my God. It took you 6 seasons. Anyway. But again, that was to Abby. So that doesn't mean much. That doesn't mean much because she's on your payroll. Let's see what you do with Olivia. And dare I say he continued. Olivia came in and he said, you know what, here's what's not going to happen. You're not going to go and do the okie doke on me and convince me to go with your plan. Cyrus did. Here's the reality. I don't care if Cyrus did it or if he didn't do it. I know Cyrus. I know he has this in him. But I need proof. I'm not just going to go and bend to your will anymore. Well, I need 2 days. You have until tomorrow morning. You have until tomorrow morning. That's how long you have. Okay? I said, Fitz, I'm telling you, this is all we wanted. This is all we wanted. This is all we wanted. All we wanted. Really, this is all we wanted. Now, mind you, Charlie is going and messing around with Quinn, and because Charlie wants to leave, he's just trying to get them out of there. Huck is irritated because he's like, why is this happening? We have a job to do. We have a job to do. Regardless if Cyrus did or not, we need to find evidence. Mush. Here's the reality. He loves you. You like him. You're afraid of commitment forever. He wants to put a ring on it. Figure it out. Shush! Woosah! Fitz and Millie have a conversation. The conversation essentially is of, so what you gonna do? What do you want to do? How you feel? And Millie tells him, how I loathe you. I loathe the fact that you were breathing next to me every night. And I just did. You're just so privileged. Everything that you wanted, you got. But now I understand. I always called you weak. But you're not weak. You're just good. You're just decent. You just don't have what it takes to do absolutely anything to get what you want. And that's actually to be commended and respected. I'm thinking, it took you long. It took you this long to figure this out. It took you this long to figure this out. Like, regardless of the cheating and the verbal abuse, the neglect, regardless of all of that, I finally understand you, and we're both leaving. But Millie made sure to say she wants this. She wants this. And Fitz just kind of gave her the whole thing of, well, I know what I have to do then. I know what I have to do then. Which, I guess to her, probably meant something different, but to the rest of us, I thought that it was pretty clear what Fitz was going to do and who he was going to choose with that whole mentality, because this is Fitz we're talking about. Olivia's pissed because she doesn't understand why they can't find anything. She's so hurt. She actually goes down to Abby because she needs to go and see Cyrus for herself. She needs to go and see Cyrus and convince herself that he didn't do it, or that he did do it. She sees him and he looks shook. He's blood. It's just blood like all the side of him. Abby's saying how he's been in shock. He's been in shock the whole time. The doctor's saying nothing's really wrong with him except for he's in shock from what happened. And then Olivia felt bad. Her conscience kicked in and said, "No! Embrace your inner Papa Pope! Embrace your daddy! Come on now! You can do it! You can do it! Stop playing around." But no, she goes then to Fitz and apologizes and says, "I'm so embarrassed. I didn't know how I could have possibly thought Cyrus did." He said, "No, I understand. All the things that has transpired, I'm thinking, what is wrong with if I had a baseball bat, maybe I could hit you." I'm just over it because Fitz went and then told Cyrus that he's going to endorse him and promote him at the hospital, and Cyrus was shocked. He was astonished. I'm thinking, Cyrus isn't stupid. She said, "You just need to promise me that you'll do a good job, you'll uphold, you'll make certain decisions." I'm like, okay. He goes and tells Millie that I'm giving it to Cyrus Bean. Millie's like, "Oh, of course." And then she was over it because now it means it's over. So Marcus comes in. It's like, "Okay, well, it's officially over. It's officially over. It's officially over. Oh well." Excuse me. Yeah, sorry, excuse me. What's his name? Charlie? Are saying how, you know what? And there was 833 voicemails. No, it was 832. No, it was 833. Huck said, "Wait, so one's missing. One was deleted." One was deleted? So while this is coming on, Huck's starting to dig into it, and of course, Charlie gets on his computer to try and decode the voicemail. Olivia finally comes back, and Fitz is swearing in Cyrus. I'm thinking, oh God, no, oh God, no, oh God, no. Huck and Quinn go to try and find the house because they found the owner of the call. She's a woman. They know where she's supposed to be heading out to, so they go to there. That's the reason why Quinn was talking to Huck about relationships and how they don't work and all of that, because Charlie wants to marry her. Charlie wants to marry her. Olivia's like, "Charlie, you need to get it together." The house blows up because they finally get to it. They only could get a hand with a wedding ring. I was like, oh, okay. And this woman, the voicemail decodes, and it says, "No, I'm calling because it's Cyrus. Cyrus Bean killed Frankie Vargas. Cyrus did it! Cyrus did it! And we already knew this." So Olivia said, you know what? She went and wore all black. Black hair, black coat, black everything. Said, "Oh, Cyrus, come here, baby. You know what? Oh, no, congratulations. And trust me, I will prove that you killed him. I know what you did. I have partial evidence, and I'm going to get the rest. So trust and believe." You're screwed. You're screwed. Be prepared and be afraid. Be very afraid. I'm like, that's the Olivia we need. So please like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week.